What is your name, man?
Sir Dunk.
That's ridiculous.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're looking at things you missed in the first episode of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
I'll have no more insolence from you, boy. Should throw you over my horse and take you home.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. We'll be going into some spoilers, although we'll try to avoid revealing events that happen in future episodes. Number 10. Dumping on a familiar theme. Burying his late master, Dunk sums himself up with this early line.
I don't know the right words.
Dunk doesn't know who he is without his master. Holding Sir Arlan's longsword though, Dunk is inspired to become a knight. Cue the opening notes of Ramin Djawadi's iconic theme, setting us up for another epic series. Or cut to Dunk taking a dump. Some might see this as crude humor, which it is, yet it also establishes that this isn't Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, which used the same theme music. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms doesn't even have a lavish intro, reflecting Dunk's current status. His name ignites little fanfare now, but the path he carves could be one of legend, or at least a worthy footnote.
I'm a knight, I'll have you know.
Number 9. Location name drops. While tonally quite different than its predecessors, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is still set in the same universe. Even the more casual Thrones fans will pick up on Dunk's passing references to King's Landing or Lannisport.
We could go to a city.
King's Landing? Lannisport?
Lesser-known locales also get a shout-out. Dunk mentions that the only time he didn't deserve one of Sir Arlan's slaps was in Maidenpool, a town found in the Riverlands.
You never beat me when I didn't deserve it. Fuck. Except that time in Maidenpool.
Although unseen in Game of Thrones, Arya Stark once claimed she was from Maidenpool, a lie that Tywin Lannister saw right through.
Where are you from?
Maidenpool, my lord.
And who are the lords of Maidenpool? Remind me.
House Mutton.
Dunk travels to Ashford, where a tourney is taking place. Ashford is another location we haven't seen portrayed on screen, but it stands out as the only place Robert Baratheon lost a significant battle during his rebellion. Number 8. A Drunken Dream. Arriving at an inn for the night, Dunk encounters a heavy drinker passed out at his table. When the stranger comes to, he recounts having a dream about Dunk, warning him to keep his distance.
I dreamed of you. Stay the f*** away from me.
We won't reveal who this character is just yet, as the show hasn't. However, it's worth noting that he pays the innkeeper with a coin featuring a three-headed dragon. This is the sigil of House Targaryen, with the three heads representing siblings Aegon the Conqueror, Rhaenys, and Visenya. The sigil not only points to the drunk's true identity, but also the nature of his dream. While there might not be any living dragons during this period, that doesn't mean dragon dreams can't still hint at things to come.
Never you mind that one, sir. I'll see about your food.
Number 7. Did Arlan knight Dunk?
My lord's tourney is a contest for knights. You a knight?
Oi! Looking to join the tourney, Dunk claims that Sir Arlan knighted him before he died. This is met with skepticism, which isn't unwarranted. The show opens with Dunk digging Arlan's grave without revealing how his master passed. We do get a flashback to Dunk's past, although when he asks Arlan if he's to become a knight, his master doesn't respond.
Am I to be a knight one day, sir? As you are?
This might lead some to believe that Dunk is lying. This is further evidenced through Dunk's demeanor following his master's death. He's overcome with uncertainty, which likely wouldn't be the case for a squire who's had his dream of knighthood fulfilled. That said, the source material never gave a definitive answer. The show may keep it ambiguous, or perhaps it'll set the truth in stone.
Sir Arlan served his Lord Father in Dorne a few years past. Sir Manfred will remember us.
By scent alone, no doubt.
Number 6. Dunk breaks the wheel. Hitting a child is never warranted, Joffrey notwithstanding. Regardless, Dunk believes that almost all the slaps he took from his master were deserved. Dunk is far from the only squire who endures abuse, as seen through how Stefan Fossaway treats his cousin, Raymond. It'd be easy for Dunk to repeat the cycle of violence when he encounters young Egg. Dunk even tells Egg multiple times that he could use a clout in the ear.
All the other knights are in their pavilions by now, staring up at the silk instead of sky.
Do you want a clout in the ear?
He threatens to beat Egg, but instead decides to bring him along. Dunk also promises not to beat Egg, except when it's justified.
I promise not to beat you. Except when you deserve it.
While Dunk's words echo his master, his actions don't. For all Arlen taught him, how to discipline is one lesson that thankfully didn't rub off. Number 5. Houses. Speaking of Stefan and Raymond, the apple is the sigil of House Fossaway. This is not only reflected through the symbol on Stefan's armor, but also in the multiple apple puns that the cousins make.
I may not be right, but my cousin's rotten to the core. Knock the seeds out of him. Quiet!
This isn't the only familiar sigil that Dunk comes across. When Dunk first arrives in Ashford, he's quickly drawn to a flag with purple lightning and white stars. This sigil belongs to House Targaryen, which Dunk recognizes due to the arrow that Arlen took while hunting the Vulture King. Dunk thus hopes that Sir Manfred Dondarrion will vouch for him, but Beric's ancestor is anything but grateful.
Please, sir, I will not be allowed to challenge unless a knight or a lord will vouch for me.
And what is that to me?
Eagle-eyed viewers also might have noticed the flags depicting 3 beehives, which is the sigil for House Beesbury. Number 4. Lyonel Baratheon. House Baratheon is also well represented here. Not only are the house's trademark antlers used in all of their decorating, but Lyonel Baratheon himself appears.
You wish to curry my favor, son. Yet you come with an empty hand.
It's mentioned that Lyonel is known as the Laughing Storm. This isn't just because Lyonel's the life of the party, but he delights in laughing at his opponents. Dunk assumed that Lyonel would be bigger, which could be a reference to one of his descendants.
Our ancestors gathered in that big field outside to blood each other with sticks.
While the family tree is a bit murky, Lyonel is suspected to be Robert Baratheon's great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather. Watching Lyonel, we can see that Robert inherited his boisterous spirits and love of feasting.
So what should I do?
I don't know. I'm really quite drunk.
He isn't someone you want on your bad side. If you're on his good side though, Lyonel might let you wear his crown. Number 3. Dragon Puppets.
His ambition must keep a truth concealed, for if his humble shape is bared of foul and fiery demise.
A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms occurs decades between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. As such, the only dragons we'll be seeing in this show are of the puppet variety. Duncan encounters one such dragon, as Tansel, the puppeteer, recounts the Serwyn of the Mirror Shield legend. According to this tale, Serwyn managed to slay a dragon by using the reflection from his shield. While the legend of Serwyn may not be grounded in fact, it does mirror Dunk's own story. Like Serwyn, Dunk has set out alone, looking to make a name for himself.
A boy from nothing risks it all, ignoring looks askance.
Assuming that Dunk was lying about Arlen knighting him, he too must conceal his secrets, or else the future he's working towards will go up in flames. Number 2. Robin in a Thorn Tree. Before setting out on his journey, Dunk notices a robin in a tree. Dunk later says that this robin was the only witness to his dubbing, again implying that Arlen didn't actually make him a knight.
Witnesses to your dubbing?
Only a robin in a thorn tree.
Although this could be written off as a joke, the robin may represent something deeper. Robins are said to symbolize renewal, mirroring Dunk's pursuit of a fresh start. Despite his height, Dunk is a humble individual who feels small, not unlike a robin. Even if Dunk wasn't granted knighthood by his master, the robin's presence could be a sign that nature recognizes him as someone worthy of the sword he now carries. The Hedge Knight's story remains rooted in nature, ending this first chapter where it began, under a tree.
There's my pavilion.
That's a tree?
Yes, and it's all the pavilion a true knight needs.
Number 1. Egg truly sees Dunk.
Yes, my lord.
Sir, I'm only a hedge knight.
Although Dunk stands out in more ways than one, he also blends in with others, seeming inconsequential. Even Lyonel, who takes a liking to Dunk, doesn't see him as more than a drinking and dancing buddy. Egg is the only one who can instantly read Dunk. The precocious child sees that Dunk doesn't look or act like the other knights.
You don't look to be a knight.
What, all knights look the same, do they?
No, but they don't look like you either.
He might not be a good knight, but Egg recognizes that there's worth in Dunk's humble nature. Where Egg quickly detects the true value in Dunk, the Hedge Knight ironically fails to notice that his new squire is more than he seems. Again, we won't spoil who Egg is, but there's a reason why he didn't leap at the coin that Dunk gave him.
So I'll call you wish. I know you'll scoop it up as soon as I'm gone.
Did you catch anything else from a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms episode 1? Let us know in those comments below.